Hi people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Honey and I am talking about the Scorpio woman today. We are going through a Scorpio moon right now, which is making people emotional, and I can't lie, me, the ice queen, is being affected by that right now. I'm not happy, being emotional. I'm not into that, but I have been affected by it over the past couple days. So anyway, what's also inspired me to make this video today is I made one yesterday about Scorpio women, but I looked back and I was like, no, I missed a few points. So, I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion recently, and there was a rape accusation made against Candy Burris by Phaedra Parks, and Phaedra Parks is a Scorpio woman. So, and it wasn't true, right? But it was just horrible that someone could say that. But I'm going to talk more about that later on in the video. But right now we're going to get on to the few things that makes a Scorpio woman a Scorpio woman. So, what makes a Scorpio woman a Scorpio woman? Scorpio women have a very intense vibe about them once you know them. Before they open themselves up to you, they tend to keep you at a distance. So they like to keep you at a distance just to suss you out first. These are the women that find it very hard to trust. They also are not very good at compromising because they are a fixed sign. Fixed signs are not very good at putting themselves in other people's shoes or being able to compromise with other people. That's why I find they are much better suited to the Pisces man or the Cancer man, purely, and they're obviously all water signs, but a Scorpio woman is strong. And she needs to be able to wear the pants in her relationship for that relationship to work. And with a Pisces man and a Cancer man, he will let her wear the pants. And some people like that, some people don't. But these are the women you cannot tell what to do, where to go, how to behave. You can't do that to them. They have to be free to do what they want. And they have a very controlling vibe about them also. And there's a lot of men that do need to be, not controlled, but they need to be guided. Especially the Pisces man. He needs to be guided in life in order for him to prosper. And that's why the Pisces and the Scorpio work so well together. Now, when you're talking to a Scorpio woman, getting to know her, the kind of conversations you're going to have is probably going to be about the occult, the deepness, the things that are hidden, the things that, we shouldn't be talking about, like astrology is a bit like a cult to a lot of people. They might be into the death, aliens, conspiracy theories. They're into real things like that. I'm into that shit. I love it. But they will be into conversation that makes you think outside the box about things, and that's what makes them very, very special. And they may not reveal at the beginning much about themselves, right? But they will have a lot to say on these subjects. Now, Scorpio women are very intuitive, okay? They go literally by how they feel. It's not about being logical, it's about how they feel, because their feelings is what guides them through their decisions in their lifetime, okay? So when it comes to meeting someone, she'll speak to him for a while, and this guy will never know if she likes him, and the only way she will know is if she seduces him. Scorpio women are notorious for being the seducers of the zodiac. I'm not saying they're hoes, I'm not saying that at all, but yeah, sorry I started laughing. But anyway, yes, these women are very sexual beings. They are very dominant in the bedroom. You will never forget a sexual experience with a Scorpio woman, because her intensity in sex will make her energy, or will make her known, right? Even if it could be a one-night stand or whatever, you will never forget that experience with a Scorpio woman. Also, I kind of feel like I did say this in my other videos, my other Scorpio videos, yeah, but they do have an intense eye stare. I used to be friends with a Scorpio girl, and wherever we used to go, she used to have this crazy, and she's actually Scorpio rising, right? But she had crazy Scorpio energy, and she used to literally have her eyes, I can't do the eyes, I've got no Scorpio shit, I've got one bit of Scorpio, but anyway, she's like this with her eyes, looking at guys, and the guys would always approach her. We would go to the sweetie shop, we would go to a club, we would go just walk up the road to the park. If she sees a guy that she likes, she will give him the fucking eye. And it's like, come here, you know, like, just, it's weird, like, it's just about the eye. And these guys would come to her, like, it's like a mating call almost, but they would, you know, she would always get them to approach her. And that is a skill, that's like a power, you know. And although she wouldn't get where she wanted because she's got other energy around, she's got Aquarius energy, but anyway, we'll get into that another time. But yes, these women are very intense with their feelings, they're very deep, and they feel things more than other signs. And them Scorpio women as parents, they have this overbearing side to them. It doesn't mean that they're bad parents at all, that's not what I'm saying, but what I am saying is, when a Scorpio is a mother, they tend to be overbearing in a sense where it's coming from a good place. So they might be the kind of person to, you know, not allow their kids to stay at other people's houses, or make their presence as a parent extremely strong compared to other parents. They might search their kids' phones, you know, more than the regular parent might. But it's all coming from a good place, because remember, she has trust issues. And I'm not being funny, but in this generation, everyone has trust issues. So to be a Scorpio in this generation and to have trust issues, fucked. You know, it's sad. What else is there? So like, when you first meet these women, you can never quite tell that they're intense straight away. Like I said at the beginning, I think, you know, they tend to hide their actual personality just because of the whole trust issue thing. They like to assess who they're speaking to or who they're around. They like to assess the situation before they can start revealing their true selves to you. Like, you can't control these women. All right, these women know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they want, and I respect that highly of these women, because there are people out there who don't know if they're going left or going right. Okay, like the Cancers. Anyway, bit of shade there, but yes, you can't control these women. These women like to be in control, especially in control of their household. You know, when they're living with someone, they've got a family, they need to be in control of their household in order for them to be happy. And when I mean in control, I mean in control of the finances, in control of how the house is decorated, in control of how what appointments the family members are going to. They need to be in control of who's coming in and who's coming out, because this is their home. This is where this shit happens. They need to be in control of that in order for it to work, okay? Also, the vendettas. Scorpio women being very vindictive. Now, this is why I had to mention before about Phaedra Parks and her talking about Candy Burruss trying to do a Bill Cosby on Portia Williams. And this came out just a few days ago that Phaedra was lying. And Phaedra is a Scorpio, and what's basically happened here, what I strongly believe, and this is what a lot of Scorpio people tend to do, is, you know, when they're hurting really hard inside, because we watched them, Candy and Phaedra's friendship over the years. They were strong friends, and you know, Phaedra felt very hurt by Candy and her husband, and that was the way she decided to react, because she wanted to hurt Candy where it really hurts. And that for me is a typical Scorpio trait, which is this sting. And a lot of the time they do tend to laugh and kiki in your face and act like nothing's really the problem, because a Scorpio woman would still pretend to be friends with you, but they are still plotting and scheming behind your back. But you have to understand, and I'm going to say this very clearly, the reason why these women sting is because they are hurting inside. But I will try and like advise you guys that this is not like the best way to deal with certain people, because I do feel some people need to get stung, okay? Some people need that. But you know, most of the time, just try and think on you being logical rather than thinking on your emotions when it comes to trying to hurt people back that have hurt you. You know, betrayal for these women is the worst thing you can possibly do, you know? These women have an obsessive nature about them. They can be the kind of women that will search your social media. You know, they might follow you if you leave the house to see where you're going. They might call you on a regular basis just to kind of assess whether, and it's the constant assessing, just checking to see if they're being betrayed. And they become very obsessive over their partners. But these women love hard. They love so hard. And that's what I really appreciate about the Scorpio woman, because when she loves, that shit is real. Like, these women are known to be very loyal. And I'm not saying these women don't cheat, because every single sign cheats. It just depends on, you know, which sign is cheating and for what reason. But a Scorpio woman is extremely loyal, because if she was to cheat, I guarantee she's cheating with somebody that she has some type of passionate love for. Like, it could be like an ex-partner, husband or whatever. But if they passionately love you, these women are passionate, they will be extremely loyal to you. Yeah. So when these women are choosing their partners, they won't just settle for anybody. You know, they will always settle for someone who is actively doing something in their life, someone who has a creative side to them, but they are extremely selective. You know, it's very different. Like, when you're, for example, if you was to be a Leo would settle for someone who is providing them with the constant attention and that playful love that they desire. You know, it's completely different for a Scorpio woman. She has to settle for someone who is able to feed her needs, like her needs within. And that's why it takes them a long time for them to decide whether they can fully trust somebody and to reveal their true self. So anyone who's dating a Scorpio woman, you know, good luck, and it's going to be a very passionate experience. But I will tell you, do not hurt her, please. Just don't. You will regret it. She will get you back, even if it is in 10 years. She will remember what you did to her, and she will make you burn. So, Phaedra Parks, Sierra is a Scorpio, and she was with Future, who's also a Scorpio. I strongly believe Sierra is not finished getting her revenge on Future. I really do. I can't think of anyone else. What other celebrities are Scorpios? I don't know. But yes, I'd like a comment, subscribe, share. I want it all. Alright? But thank you for watching. I will be back in